SOS. 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 I got you yelling SOS. Thought you was a threat. I do real life, do no tip for tat on the internet. We don't do that. See, I've been a threat and I've been a vet. Thought you knew that when I'm cashing checks. I don't owe no debts. I've been through that. See you SOS. SOS.
I got the cash in the bag, baby, I'm bad. Born a rock star in this life, gonna live it up on the attack. Baby, I'm bad. I just wanna get me caught up in this life, I'm crazy, I'm bad. Doing no cap, only God wants you, better go live it up. Cash in the bag, stadium packed. Baby, I'm bad, baby, I'm bad.
I just wanna stay bad, stay mad. Chip on my shoulder cause they treat me like an outcast. I ain't gonna take that, stay back. I'll be swinging out till the hits come in all caps. I ain't gonna lay back, pray that someone's gonna help me. Ain't nobody like that.
So I have had a lot going on lately, and I just haven't posted or filmed anything lately. So let's go back to December. Beginning of December, I was supposed to go to Rockingham, North Carolina for a Digger Dyke Christmas Clash. I did get the car ready. I put new front double adjustable shocks in the car rather than the 9010s I had in it. I did go out to try to test. It obviously didn't go so well because I didn't have tires. I had tires on order, but with the bad weather that we were getting at home, we were supposed to get snow and rain and stuff like that, so I had to get out testing before all that hit while I could with what I had.
It's snowing.
Once more! Once more! Once more!
But later in the week, they ended up canceling that event anyway because they had a big rainstorm that was going through. So they did postpone the event to December 27th. I was off work, but with the holidays, I mean, realistically, the latest I could have left was probably Boxing Day. So try to find somebody that could go down at that point. You know, the holidays are just, it was just too busy for everybody, so I couldn't get anybody to go down. So I really didn't have my hopes too high, so no big deal. There's always next year. But anyways, I got through the holidays, and the transmission was actually due for service anyway, so because it's been a couple years. So I decided to pull that out, send it into the shop, and go from there. So I sent it in, and about a day or two later, I got a picture sent to me. Apparently I cracked the valve housing. It cracked right at the bolt holes where both the pump. I ended up ordering a new one. As soon as I got it delivered, I sent it into the shop, and we got talking, and it turns out that the transmission was actually pretty burnt out. So second and third gear were gone. They were pretty much almost non-existent. So there was some steel plates in there that were warped and bushings that were scored. So a few other things. It's a good thing I didn't go down to Digger Dyke, because I mean, that would have sucked to drag it all the way down there to find out the transmission was no good. So
You lucky son of a bitch!
I didn't film anything. I didn't film the removal of the transmission or installation. Anyways, it's all repaired. Back in the car, ready to go. Anyway, fast forward to now. We are about halfway through the winter. We're the first week of February, so I am actually craving to go racing. Mike at Sinister Performance has been down in Florida putting on a few races here and there. March 7th, he has the North vs. South at Immokalee Raceway, and or
3 weeks later.
I know I just washed my truck, and I still have a bunch of water dripping, but that's not water. That's oil. That's not good. So I was in my truck today, and sitting at a light. I was the only vehicle around, and sure enough, I got a hint of the smell of burning oil on exhaust. So I decided to pull over and see what's going on, and sure enough, my truck's leaking pretty bad. So I was planning on going to Florida on the 28th to Mike's race, but looks like I got some plans I gotta figure out before I make a decision to go get down there. Might have some work I need to do, so we'll see.
2 days later.
I got looking at the truck today. I can't see exactly where the leak's coming from. I know up top and around the valve covers everything's dry, so but it is coming from the back of the block, so I don't know. I know with these 5.3s, there's a plate on the back of the block behind the flywheel. I know they're known to leak pretty often, so I don't know if it's that or if it's a rear main. All I do know is by the time I drive about 100 miles, I have to put about 2 liters of oil in, so it is leaking pretty bad. And I think over time, it's only gonna get worse, so it does have to be addressed. But right now, I'm not sure what I wanna do yet. Either way, it's gotta be fixed. I can't drive the truck down to Florida like that, so if I have to cancel the trip, then that's what I have to do. So I could always plan the trip for next year. So today we are putting wipers on the car. Apparently the OG street class this year, they've had some rule changes, and one thing you have to have is wipers. So I've got a motor, I've got arms. Let's get it on.
I'll never run. Check the scoreboard, how I'm feeling like I won. I know I've been quiet for a minute. I've been grinding, still in it. I've been counting these digits. Excuse me. I know I've been quiet for a minute, but I'm back on my business. If you see me, don't trip. Just excuse me.
Wipers are on, wiper motor's on. Just gotta get a cover for that wiper motor and we're set.
The proof is in the story. Take a seat. Excuse me.
All right, with the race season starting, tomorrow I have the opportunity to do some back of the track testing, so I think I'm going to take that opportunity and set a few things up, and yeah, we'll see how this goes. All right, I just got back from testing. It didn't go as planned. I pushed out a frost plug. I'm gonna assume that I probably pushed a head gasket, but till I fully dig into this thing, I'm not gonna know. So tomorrow, I plan on digging into it. I'll do a compression test. I'll start from there, and we'll see how it goes. Hopefully it's nothing bad, and I could be back together and ready for the main race. So let's see how this goes. I just gotta jack up the car, unbolt the transmission, and it's almost ready to be pulled.
One bigger one. A marathon, never run. Check the scoreboard, how I'm feeling like I won. I know I've been quiet for a minute. I've been grinding, still in it. I've been counting these digits. Excuse me. I know I've been quiet for a minute, but I'm back on my business. If you see me, don't trip, just excuse me. Wrong if I do, wrong if I don't. That's why I do me no matter what, so excuse me.
All right, I got the motor out and torn down. It looks like number 7 rod is bent and twisted, so I've got some rods sitting here. Maybe I'll throw a rod in, get it together, and get it back out, get some testing done. So we'll see how this goes. Hopefully we can have it done by the end of the week, and we can go testing.
I do me no matter what, so excuse me. Lie if I do, lie if I don't. The proof is in the story, take a seat, excuse me.